If the New World Order was a person and you met them at a party, you'd spend all night avoiding them. They'd forget to bring any drink, but help themselves to the free bar. They'd eat all the finger food and complain about the taste. They'd be a compulsive liar and lecherous, and they wouldn't be able to dance to save their life. They'd show off and tell everyone how important they are, but by the end of the night, they'd have their head down the toilet, and come morning, they wouldn't want to leave. The corporate world, the government, the monarchy, and every high position of authority is filled with sociopaths and psychopaths, all looking out for themselves. Those in power, the incredibly wealthy and influential people of the world, are cowards. They pay others to do their dirty work for them, which is why so many talented people, millions of potential allies for the war on the New World Order, have been tempted by money and greed, choosing to sell the human race upriver for a chance to join the good life. When we're all half asleep half the time, it's much easier to make us fall in line. But some of us can't lie down on the job. We cannot surrender, but we'll never conform, no matter the price. If you're too quick off the mark and you know all the answers before you hear the questions, if at every opportunity you undermine authority, then you are a troublemaker, a thorn in the side of the elites. What's more, many troublemakers are naturally gifted troubleshooters. They bring attention to the lies and offer viable solutions to the problems they find. This pyramidical society we live in is top-heavy, and the weight of the idle rich costs us dearly. The modern world is dying, and it needs a constant supply of energy and resources just to keep it alive, which is why the state demands that we dedicate every moment of our waking lives to fulfilling their broken dreams. I once heard from a civil engineer that most bridges constructed these days only have a shelf life for 15 years. Is that how long we've got before this world is razed to the ground? Every new gadget we buy is an antique because we inherit our hand-me-downs from the elites at least 50 years after they've thrown their toys out of the pram. Entertainment is nothing but social conditioning, managing expectations with false promises of a manufactured future. The automated factory lines of the world run 24/7, rolling out more junk for the ravenous consumers, money slaves working all hours to pay off rising debts. The counterfeit economy is designed to enslave humanity, and more of us are expected to compete with robots and AI. The human race is bringing about its own downfall. It's an elitist joke, a world order prank, watching us struggle to keep up with their games. Some 25 years ago, I received a series of uninvited letters from a highly intelligent character based in Ireland. That's how random my life is. He wrote over a dozen near novellas, in particular criticising the British government and the Irish taxation system. I'm not sure who he was, but I have a feeling he was in hiding. He'd never divulge details of his personal life. I wrote back several times, and in my last letter, I asked him if revolution was the answer. He wrote back, "No, evolution is the answer." He was right, of course. Revolution means repetition. Doing the same thing again and again and expecting different results is the definition of insanity. Revolution is a circle, whilst evolution is a spiral, and it grows over time. I pray that soon the people realise that not only has their government lied to them, but they've never told the truth. The state is immovable and will never admit defeat. It would rather destroy everything than relinquish its assumed authority. All I know is that I don't want to spend the rest of my life embracing the new normal. I do not recognise the legitimacy of the corporate state, the government, or any corrupt organisation that claims rights over my mind and body. I declare death to the new normal, and long live the organics, for they still possess the God-given ability to reseed and renew this earth.